Hello and welcome to another video for Midas Touch Toys, Games and Collectibles. And today we are looking at something old and something very rare indeed. We are looking at the 1973 release by Corgi from their comics series of diecast models. And what we're looking at today is Dick Dastardly's Racing Car, which would have been seen in the TV series Wacky Racers back in the day. Okay, so this is the box that it comes in. And at the front, you can see the Corgi logo at the bottom. It says Corgi Comics, Dick Dastardly Racing Car. And it's Corgi number 809. And on the top, on the side, you can see an image of Dick Dastardly and Muttley. And he's pointing upwards. And the text on there says, diecast model with Dick Dastardly and Muttley the dog. And there's an image of Dick Dastardly racing off in his racing car. Okay, so that's the front of the box. I'm just going to turn the box to the side. And on the side of the box, it says Dick Dastardly Racing Car with Muttley, 809, which is the Corgi number. It's an image of a drawing image of the racing car on the side there. The Corgi logo, and it says Corgi Comics. On the back, it says Corgi and the World of Television. And you've got Dougal's car from the Magic Roundabout and Basil Brush's car, obviously from Basil Brush. And if we turn it back around this side, again, we've got the same again, which is Dick Dastardly Racing Car with Muttley, 809, Corgi Comics. And if I just turn it over to the bottom, it's just a plain black bottom, but it's got Made in Great Britain, Me Toy Playcraft. The right is reserved to improve and amend specifications and colours. 1973, the Me Toy Company Limited, die castings in Mazak. Trademarks owned by Me Toy Company Limited. 1970, Hanna-Barbera Productions Inc. Okay, so that is the box. And now I'm excited to get this out of the box. So I'm going to open the box, take it out, and let's have a good look at the model itself. Okay, so I've removed the model from the box, and this is what we've got. And I must say, it is in absolute mint condition. It was again, it was a stock that we bought from a closed down toy shop, and this was in the back of their storeroom. It had been sitting in the back of their storeroom for probably getting on for nearly 50 years, maybe, something like that. Maybe not that, maybe 45, 46 years, something like that. But it'd been in the back room for a long time. It was stacked with a load of other models from a similar time period. And it was never sold. There is obviously some shelfware on the box, and there's a small split to the front of the window. But other than that, the box is perfect, as is the model itself, which is in my hand. And as you can see, I'm just going to start at the bottom here, because I've turned it over. And it says Corgi Comics, Dick Dastardly Racer, and it's got Made in Great Britain. And you can see it's a yellow die-cast frame at the bottom, with a blue or deep blue die-cast frame at the top. You can see we've got 4 red racing wheels, and we've got red plastic fins at the front and plastic fins at the back, and the engine is plastic, but the rest of the model is die cast. And you can see you've got Muttley clinging on at the back for dear life, on the back of the fins, and there's Dick Dastardly racing the car. I don't think Muttley, oh yeah, okay, so Muttley comes off. And there's Muttley, which is a pretty good likeness to the Muttley from the cartoon Wacky Racers, and he just clips back on, so you can just pop his paws back on and push him back on. He's clipped in. Does Dick Dastardly come out? No, I don't think Dick Dastardly does. He seems to be glued in there, so I'm not going to force him out. Okay, so the only functionality really is the free running wheels, but they are the racing wheels, so it does make the car go quite fast when you push it backwards and forwards. Let's get some measurements for you. So we are looking from end to end at the tallest point to the tip of the back of the engine. You're looking at 13 centimeters. Width wise, the widest point is across the back of the wheels, and we are looking at 8.5, just under 9 centimeters. And height wise is going to be from the bottom of the wheel, the back wheel, to the top of Muttley's head, and that is 7 centimeters. Obviously, if you took Muttley off, it'd be a little bit lower, but Muttley's on there. I don't know why they made Muttley green, because I'm sure he wasn't green in the TV series. I thought it was a brown dog, but there we are. That's maybe my memory is not as exact as it should be. But it is, as I say, it is from the 1970s television series Wacky Racers, which had a whole bunch of characters racing for a prize. And Dick Dastardly was, just as his name describes him, was an evil man, and he was doing anything to win. He was cheating, he was destroying vehicles, doing all sorts of dastardly deeds to win the race. I don't think he ever won one, though. And obviously Muttley was his sidekick. Muttley would do all these naughty things, and he would also be able to fly by spinning his tail around. I can't remember if that was actually in Wacky Racers or if that was in Catch the Pigeon, which was the second series containing all the same characters. Anyway, I've digressed. So this particular model, how well did they do? Well, I don't think they've done fantastically. I don't think any of these Corgi comic series done great, and they were only released for a very short amount of time, and I believe that was because they just didn't sell very well, but they are now extremely collectible. This whole comic series is very, very collectible indeed. I can't remember how many was in this series. I don't think there was a great deal, but they become incredibly collectible now, and very, very difficult to find complete and in the box and in this mint condition. I think this is the first one I've ever seen of these which is in actual mint condition. And it's all about condition at the end of the day, isn't it? You can, don't get me wrong, you can pick some of these up on the platforms. I've seen quite a few, but they're maybe just a car. A lot of them are missing Muttley. I'll say a lot of them, there's only half a dozen on the platforms, but they're missing Muttley or Dick Dastardly, and they're certainly not boxed. And the ones that are on there have been played with, and there's chips and marks all over them. But this particular one is mint, and as mint as you're going to find them. So finding them like this is almost impossibility. But, you know, as usual, we at Midas Touch have managed to find a few, and they are currently available to purchase on the Midas Touch website, which you can get to quite simply by clicking the link below. It'll take you straight to the website, where you'll be able to find this and many other vintage Corgi items, and many other vintage toys, games, and collectibles come to that. There's over 10,000 products currently available on the website for you to view and purchase at your leisure. And also, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, because we are uploading videos for every new item that goes into the website. There will be something for everybody, and I am absolutely positive you don't want to miss this, because we literally have thousands and thousands of new products which we are shooting videos for and uploading on a daily basis. So if there's something in particular you are looking for, something old that you've never been able to find, something quirky you might want to buy for a friend, or maybe just something from your childhood that you like to own again to help you recuperate those long lost childhood memories, well, stay tuned, keep watching, because you never know, the next item we upload could be that item you've been looking for. Okay, that is it for me on this particular item. I hope you've enjoyed this very short video. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you again soon.